about to turn 9:30. I've got that MNQ Heikin-Ashi Delta system from the video over the weekend. Gonna be trading on that. Got my 60-minute chart, 5-minute chart, experimental 2-minute chart. Just got into a short up here. We had a bunch of negative delta coming in. Just put my stop above this high, went for a 10-point target. Got the 10 points right away. I went in with 2 micros, got some strong delta to the upside. Got these 50% levels here and whole number. Don't really want to take a long ride into that. Gonna let price do its thing here for a minute. Monday morning, holiday week. Got the R2 pivot up here. Just took another short for 10 points. This area was getting rejected. We had some strong bearish delta coming in. Kind of flickered on and off at first, but then when I saw it stay solid for a little bit, we were hitting intra-bar around 80. Instantly got filled, 10 points. Just got another strong bearish signal, tanking. Just got a little bounce long here. Came down to VWAP pretty hard. Bounced off a London Open. Had some strong bullish delta start to come in here. I didn't hold it for very long. It's Monday. I forgot I had to load 3 days of data to get the yesterday's close, yesterday's high, yesterday's point of control, the previous strong levels from the Greek profile indicator. But we just had a nice bounce off of the midnight level here, up about 30 points. We're hanging out below VWAP here. I imagine we're gonna get this gap fill from Friday here, down around whole number. At some point today, bet this gap gets filled. Then we got yesterday's point of control and some strong levels from the Greek profile. Definitely be looking for a hold up in this area down here. Been getting some delta push signals to the upside. Pulled back up to the 20 here. So check out where we rejected so far this morning. Right at these 50% levels. These are 50% levels from the 4-hour time frame. This is from the MMT 50/50 indicator. And then look where we came down to. This is a daily 50% level, this pink line. Came right down to that to the tick. Just bounced up like 70 some points. I'm telling you, these 50% levels from the different time frames, I've really been using these with great benefit. This indicator scans back a custom look back period, looks for the biggest bars, and then you can choose how many of those bars it'll print 50% lines of. So I've just got the strongest bars of a certain look back period from 3 different time frames, and it's printing the 50% levels on one chart. Some great key levels. Got some nice delta push signals to the downside here in the past 8 minutes or so. Getting a hold up at this cluster of gamma levels down here. It's definitely a little nicer trading even 2 micros. Can get up to $100 pretty quick. I've got a scalping ATM on this chart that trades 5 micros for catching these delta pushes. As much as I experiment with it though, I'm just never much of an auto trader. I always feel like I can get into a trade at a better position just taking manual entries and looking out for all the things that I'm looking out for. Getting a hold up at the midnight level. It's getting closer to 10:30. I think we're going to get that drop down and at least come close to filling the gap. Started to get a delta push signal to the upside. We're getting a nice little push up here towards VWAP. I'm waiting for an opportunity maybe a little closer to 10:30. Alright, it just turned 10:30. We were below the 20, below VWAP, below the 250. Heikin-Ashi was bearish. I went for my short, got my 10 points. We had a bunch of negative delta start coming in. 10:30 directional trade is just something that I've noticed over the years with price action and this time of day in its relation to the 50 SMA on the 5-minute is where I originally noticed it. So now I put the 250 SMA on my 1-minute chart, which is equivalent to the 50 SMA on the 5-minute. So if we're below the 250 on the 1-minute, then I'm usually looking for shorts. Unless it's super close, then I'm expecting a range, or if it's really extended, might be looking for a pullback around 10:30. Definitely keep getting a lot of hold up here. See if we get the gap fill sooner than later, or maybe later in the afternoon. So this might be my last trade. Gonna watch price action for a little bit longer. See if we can get down in this area. Look for a bounce trade at some point. Just grabbed a little bounce off a current day open. Wasn't really super trusting it. Had delta start moving up. I grabbed like 6 points there, but definitely just popped up over 15 points. I'm gonna call it a day there. Up pretty nice on all the accounts. I ended up grabbing one more Lucid account while they got the 40% off sale. It's just such a great deal. It's one-time payment, no activation fee, no monthly fee. Just take your sweet time. Definitely the best deal out there. Anyone that's using code MonkeyMan is the absolute best. Thanks so much for your support. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.